What's going on, YouTube? V here. So I just recorded a 50-minute gorgeous masterpiece video for you guys. Oh man, you would have loved it. Forgot to plug my mic. So 50 minutes I was talking to a camera with no mic. Good market watch. Ugh. It's just 50 minutes of my life wasted on a video that I thought that's probably would have been one of my greatest market watches I've done. It's gonna second to this one because this is gonna be it. But probably one of my greatest market watches. Yeah, no sound plugged in. 50 minutes. What the hell? I could have cured cancer. Okay, so guys, if you're looking to buy a sealed product of YuGiOh, especially the Cybernetic Horizon booster boxes, you might want to check out DA Card World. Now, before I say anything about this, I just want to emphasize, I don't get paid. I don't work with any of these guys. I don't work with DA Card World. I don't work with Troll and Toad. I don't work with TCG Player. I don't work with nobody. I don't go out and contact them. I don't have a promo code to give you. I don't do any of this. The only reason I'm doing this because I feel this is a good buy. I feel this is people I bought with these people before, and I think this is something that you might be interested in for a relatively inexpensive price. DA Card Worlds have always had pre-orders on good. They always make good on their pre-orders and had pre-orders on products before they came out. In this case, the Cybernetic Horizon booster box. Currently $60 for pre-sale. What you do is you pre-order now. I think you put like a $10 deposit per box, and then when time comes to ship, you give them the rest of the money and ships out. And it's pretty good. $60 for a Cybernetic Horizon booster box is a really good price. The pre-order guarantee they have over here, which I don't want to get into, but basically says we're not gonna screw you. And also for my Patreon tournament, I'm going to be having soon. I'm going to be ordering at least 2 of these for you guys in the Patreon tournament. First place gets a booster box, Cybernetic Horizon, and other place, and I think second, third, and fourth get like packs. So definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. More importantly, to let it be known when I have my live stream, so you guys can jump on that. Also, I'm live streaming on Sundays at my locals in Huntington, West Virginia. All that information will be down below. Definitely come and check that out. If you want a booster case, which is 12 booster boxes magically, it's $709.95. Not 94 cents, not 96 cents. You don't gotta overpay. 95 cents. If you want a booster case, and they basically do the same thing. I think it's the month you put like $100 down, and you pay the rest when they ship out. Get tracking. It's relatively fast. I bought them in the past, and I really do enjoy it. You get free shipping, evidently, with all this. You get free gifts and all that cute little stuff too. So I like it a lot. And once again, I think this is something if you want to order Cybernetic Horizon boosters, Cybernetic Horizon product for a cheap price and not get screwed on eBay, they are the best ones in my opinion. Moving forward, let's go into the market watch. I did already. Let's look. I'm gonna go by every set within the meta, and then we'll talk about different cards. And we'll talk about where they stand. If they're going up, they're going down. Where they stand within the future of the meta, and how were they in the past? Were they even viable? Looking at Dark Savior booster boxes, it's about $90. Now it's down from like the $110 price point it was originally at. But Scratch Dragon Mobilize Engage, and the only reason it's still a 90 because Engage is a 71s. That's the only reason this is 90. Had this card not existed, this set be 65. That fast. But looking into it, Scratch Dragon Mobilize Engage is a card that's still being played. It has a chance of being played in the future of Tier 1 decks. And until Konami hits this card, not Hornet, but this card, it's going to continue being played. It's an amazing card. And I think that, you know, we can only speculate at this point with OTS Tournament Pack 8. By the way, the last OTS Tournament Pack, after that we're getting a whole new Tournament Pack, which normally when we get a new type of Tournament Pack, we're not getting OTS Tournament Pack 9, we're getting like, it's going to be something stupid like Reigns, YuGiOh Pack, but not Link Reigns, because, anyway. We usually get a new game mechanic, and I'm not sure if you guys realize that, but I think we're due for a new game mechanic really soon. It'll be really interesting to see what happens with that. But do you think, would you be happy if Engage came out super rare? It's not going to happen. It'd be awesome if it did. It's not going to happen. Engage is an ulti-rare, might lower the price of the super rare Engage. And that's probably the best we're all going to get. If you're looking to get Scratch Dragon Mobilize Engage. And if you are, that's probably you want to go ulti, so secret lowers, and you can get your secrets. But who knows what's going to happen. I think we have a lot of cards to talk about as far as OTS Tournament Pack 8. Comment below right now what you think is going to be your speculation for the reprint of OTS Pack, Tournament Pack 8. Is it going to be for Link Monster? You think we're getting an Ulti Firewall finally, Ulti Borrowload, or an Ulti Saryuja, which I don't really like. I think Saryuja is an ugly looking card. I think they really messed up in the artwork. It started off great and they just messed it up, and I'll talk about that later on in this video. By the way, I have prices for Cybernetic Horizon. We'll talk about that later on in this video as well. But moving forward, what can be the good Link Monster in this set? Could it be like Borrowload Ulti will look so beautiful. The card looks great now, but as an ulti, really bring out the card. Can we not have something stupid? Like, I don't want to say Akash kick because I like Akash kick, but can that not be the ulti Konami? Like, can you not mess it up and give us a Akash kick magician? Even though I would like to, I would get it still, but I don't want it, but I would get it. I want like an ulti Barlord. Let me know what you think as far as like ulti Link. For ulti Spell, can we just finally get a Podizized Ultimate Rare? We've been doing this forever. And I think Ultimate Rare Podizized will look gorgeous. Comment below, let me know what you think about that. And then, we got ulti whatever, as far as ulti Trap, ulti Monster, whatever it usually normally is. I don't really know. There's a lot of great cards for ulti, as far as the third slot. And the third slot ulti is always the weaker release, but doesn't mean it will go down in value. Like, ulti Vanny's Fiend was a third slot ulti, and it wasn't that bad at all. So as far as like a third slot ulti price point, I want it to be something like some zombie thing. I want it to be like Unizombie. Or even though since we just got Unizombie, more realistically, Shiranui Solitaire ulti or something, or maybe ulti Mizuki or something like that. I would love if we had something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe I'm a little biased because I was just playing my vampire deck, which I'll deck profile on this channel later on today or tomorrow, whenever. But I have the deck done. I'm still testing it out because I want to build the best competitive version. But I still like that. I want a cool ulti. Am I wrong? Do you guys want like a zombie ulti? Anyway. Moving forward, Scratch Deck Mobilize Engage. The market price says $75 and it's going down $71. And if Danger becomes a tier 1 deck, the price will continue going down, but it's gonna probably stabilize around $60 in its price points. Looking at YuGiOh Anchor, it's about $19. It's down from a $55 initial price point. $55 for YuGiOh Anchors. Now, if you play Scratch Deck Pure, you can run anywhere between 2 to 3 of these. I'm testing out. I'm running 2 YuGiOh Anchors and Regeki, and it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about that. In Pure, in Scratch Deck Tricksters, you obviously just run 1 YuGiOh Anchor. If you run none, you're losing. But if you're playing Gokis with Sky Strikers, you don't run this at all. So that's why the price actually tanked down so much. Because everybody had 3s. Because we thought we were going to play pure Sky Strikers. Then we see Sky Striker Tricksters that run 1. The price went down. And Gokis came out. And now they're the big dog in the block. So it went down even more. And yeah, YuGiOh is going to be hitting 15 soon. Beats Placement, the Fur High is another deck that I think is a really, 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 really good deck. But it's just not ready for the meta. And I'll talk about in this video another deck that's just like that. It's a really good deck, but it's not ready for the meta, or it's still missing a card or cards that can make it the deck. Remember, guys, Spirals gets 1 card, becomes tier 0. So when I talk about these decks, I'm not joking around. And that's recent. There's other decks that happened in the past that were like this, that were just like, okay, it's a good deck, but then 1 card comes out and tier 0 or tier 1 time happens. And I think with Beats Bladesmans or Fur Highs in general, as well as the other deck I'll talk about in this video, has that potential. Doesn't need that many cards to become a tier 1 deck, depending on the text, tier 0. Man, Fur High is also $11. It was $10, and Beats Bladesmans, which was $16 initial price, at Nationals was $35, and now it's on the $17. It'll probably hover around $15, and depends what the deck does in the meta. We'll see as far as the price points of both these cards. These are the money cards, so that's really dancing around. Afterburners was a card that's kind of seeing play, kind of not seeing play. Pure runs 2, regular one's 1. I just saw a Pure deck profile that ran Afterburner and the other one, Jamming Waves, and that's incorrect. Because like if you always see anyone play Jamming Waves, just watch them play. They'll pop their backward just to get the actual effect of what Afterburner does. So Afterburner being a $10 card is now about $7, pretty cheap. So if you want to buy some, you can buy some. It's relatively inexpensive. Kagari's like $3, but nobody cares about that. Yeah, sure, whatever. Allure Darkness card I'll talk about. This card has so much good future potential. It's annoying the hell out of me. It reminds me of another card in this game. Perhaps you heard of it. Manju of 10,000 Hands. They came out in Secret Forces. Everyone bought the crap out of this set, just like everybody bought the crap out of this set. And what happened? Manju's price tanked in value. The common tanked in values. Did it have any other? I think it had DT rarity, which is the highest one, right? But it came out in DT6, which was a mass print DT, and that's why I like this. That's why I like this card a lot when the price tanked. But looking at Allure Darkness, it has the same song and dance. Set came out, Allure Darkness was money, went down a little bit because everybody wanted Sky Strikers, and everyone has tons of Allures, and when Allure goes down, it becomes Manju. Really interesting to see that. In fact, there's another card I'll show you in 2 seconds that basically becomes like Manju. 2 Temple Contests can be like that. I'm not sure if it will be. It's super rare, which is kind of nice. So it has that potential. It's currently about $1. Looking at the other Vampire. By the way, Vampire Archetype is dirt cheap. If you want to buy a deck core of Vampires, it's gonna run you, break your brain for like $15, and you have the whole deck core. And it's a gorgeous deck core. I have 2. I have one in English and one in German. Moving forward, Scapegoat's super rare, sure, but everybody has their play sets, and these are extras. Nobody cares. And this is most voted 2018 to be hit on the upcoming ban list. Like, yeah, this card's insane. It's gonna get hit in the upcoming ban list. Looking at other cards, there's one more card I want to talk to you about besides this card, which is Armageddon Knight. It's a decent card, but like, I don't think it's going to go up any higher in price point due to the fact that it's been printed so many times at different varying rarities. When you look at another card, where are you? Oh, maybe it's page 4? Okay, maybe it's page 4. When you look how cheap it is. Okay, here we go. When you look at Dark Graphic, it's currently 10 cents. Now, looking at Dark Graphic, who's currently 10 cents, let's put this in perspective. It's currently the cheapest Dark Graphic at super rare. The next up is a common at 20 cents. After that, it's another common at 40 cents. So you're telling me these two commons are better than this Dark Graphic? No. The reason this is so damn cheap because everyone bought Dark Saviors, everyone pulled the Sky Strikers, and everyone pulled Dark Graphics and put them to the side because the cards aren't doing nothing now. Can do something in the future? Yes. Yes, 100% yes. Remember when people went 3 Omegas? They needed 3 Dark Graphics, and this card was money all day long. Now it's 10 cents for the super rare, which is the cheapest version. Once again, you can get DT6. It's a mass print DT. I'm a big fan of DTs, but I'll tell you right now, DT6 and 7 are mass print DTs. The ultra rare you can get 2. You want to drop $18 for an ultra rare, or you can get the secret rare, which is insanely high. You can do that, or you can get the super rares. Secret rare is currently going for about 14s for unlimiteds. First editions, oh my god, I'm gonna say 75. Something stupid, something silly. 75? 75? 50. I didn't check these prices, by the way. I should have. Damn, I would have looked so fucking badass. Anyway, $50 first edition Dark Graphics. Have fun playing with a first edition Neiman Dark Graphics. It's a bad buy. Moving forward though, Maximum Crisis. Like I said, I want to get all the meta decks, all the meta sets for the meta decks, and then we'll move forward into Cybernetic Horizon. And what I think is one card that I still think is a good card, which and to answer the question if Dangers is going to be good or not, or can they be good, or what the impact Dangers will have on the market. I really want to answer that question in this video, which I'm going to be doing for you guys. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring is currently $43? 43, but then it goes up to about $47 for Ash Blossom Joy Spring. We'll talk about the Legend Collection Kyber one in a second, but yeah, $47 for Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Its price is tank hard. It was at $80, and now it's going down in value. And this isn't because the card's bad. It's still a great card. I think 3 Ash, 3 Draw is like the standard for almost every deck in the meta right now. But with that said, Ash Blossom is a card everybody has, and nobody cares about this card as much as they used to. And we're starting to see decks play 3 Draw, 3 Ghost Ogre, because you stop Firewall, you beat Gokis. Or 3 Draw, literally you beat Gokis, but 3 Draw and 3 Ghost Reaper. We're starting to see this happen. 3 Effect Veiler. And Ash is starting to get put to the side. It's not dead. I did say it was a standard, but it's starting to get put to the side. And that's really interesting to see. Dragonic Diagrams like $6, about $6. We'll talk about the other reprinted version at the same rarity, which is a lot cheaper. I think Draco players are still out there, just not many. It's a good deck still, but I think Draco players are just waiting to find their deck. Tornado Dragon is $4. Sure, why not? It got reprinted. Same thing with Unending Nightmare. Unfortunately, it got reprinted. These cards. Tornado Dragon was handling around $18. Unending Nightmare was at most was I think 8. Hype price 12, 14s. And then went down for a while. I still like this card. I still have my playset sticker rares, but then it kept reprinted at a lower rarity. Unlike Tornado Dragon, that got reprinted at a high rarity, whose price almost mirrors its actual reprinted price, because why not? We got this after Pendulums, like, late on the take, Konami. Masterpiece is another card that I kind of want to buy out, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a while. I think when I buy out Masterpiece, I'll mention to you guys. I'm going to let you know, hey, I'm buying out Masterpiece, so I want to give you a heads up. I know it's banned, and it'll probably be banned for a while, but when it comes back, a Secret Masterpiece, yeah, it's pretty, Secret Masterpiece for $1, let me get like 20 of those. Why not? Another card I want to talk about, and I really want to emphasize, is Ocean Polymerization. I think that's really it, right? Okay, yeah. Ocean Polymerization. In fact, I had it over here. I had 2. Okay, anyway. Ocean Polymerization card I think is really good. I think this is a really good buy. I think you guys should really get your RO9s on these. 100%. For you guys who don't know what the RO9 is, I'll explain it for all my new viewers, or maybe people who haven't subscribed yet. RO9 is simple. You get a playset for you to play. You get a playset for you to trade for other cards you want to buy into or invest in. Or and then you get that playset. This is when the card price increases, obviously. Then you have the last playset to sell to recoup your value of buying initially 9. So it all kinds of comes around full circle. But when YuGiOh, it never really does. In fact, when a card goes hype in value, when you sell your playset, usually it's way more. It just is what it is. Looking at Ultra Polymerization, though, it's a card that didn't get reprinted yet. Ironically and masterfully, Konami has not reprinted Ultra Polymerization. The only thing that I could think of is the Megatons. If this card skips the Megatons as far as a reprint, this is a guaranteed buy. So you can hold off if you want for 2 weeks, 3 weeks until we get the Megatins or news of the full spoil of the Megatins. But Ultra Polymerization, if not in the Megatins, is the best buy of 2018. But if it's in the Megatins, it's a bad buy. I'll throw it out there right now. I still have, I think I have like 9 or 10 or whatever. I still have a ton of these. But I think you should get, I think this is a card you should really need to look into because nobody's looking into it. And it's only $2, right? $2.50, $3 for Ultra Polymerization. This is a great card. This is a great buy. I think in every time Konami introduces a new mechanic, even though we're about to enter, we might be entering a new mechanic. I feel like we're gonna be entering a new mechanic. But every time Konami enters a new mechanic in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, they always go back to other archetypes and make the mechanics like really good. We've seen it with Shaddolls, Vipers, I guess, Heroes. What else? Invoked. Fusion has becomes a thing that's a recurring thing in the game because Konami goes, oh wait a minute, for all my fusion players, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys something. And I think Ultra Polymerization is waiting. Actual Poly, I mean, it's just waiting to be good. Now, if you guys don't know what the effect reads, it says it right over here. It pays on life point, fusion one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material monsters. None of play can activate cards or effects in response, which is amazing, by the way. You can manage this card in your graveyard. Target one fusion monster that was fusion summoned with this card's effect. Special summon all fusion. Special summon all the fusion materials used for its fusion summon from your graveyard, but change your attacks to defense to 0 and have their effects negated. This is an insanely good card. But the problem is there's no deck it fits in right now. And I think Konami will make a deck with that would be fusion-oriented in the near future. And I think this card is a great pickup. I'm telling you, like, if there's no Megaton reprint, I'm buying a ton of these. That's pure money. Up next, let's talk about Ash Blossom Joy Spring in the Legend Collection Kaiba. $40. $39.25, about $40 for Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Its price is declining once again because, and by the way, a little fun thing about this, it's $40, and I think it's $47 for the Secret Rare. Spend $7 extra to get the Secret Rare. It has more value. It just always would be like that. I don't know if Ash is going to maintain being a top dog card. I keep saying it, but it's been around so long, it has to fall eventually. It happens in Yu-Gi-Oh, boys and girls. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Ash Blossom Joyous Spring. I think it's in a weird spot for me right now, and I feel like we're getting a super rare reprint soon. Drone Lockbird's coming in about $17 because, and this card was like 8, I think, or 10, something stupid low like that. But the minute the meta shifted, this card became the card you need, and now it's $17 for Drone Lockbird. Card Demise is a card I'm waiting for the ban list. Once the ban list shifts, once we get a different ban list, and I don't see Card Demise on there, I'm buying at least a playset. I'm buying a Card Demise. It's still a great card. It just needs to fit in the deck. But Geki is a card that, once again, your players will forget about, and it will hit $20 to $25. I really do think that. I still think that. But its price is at an all-time low. It's about $10 for Geki. This card sees some meta play. Who knows what could happen for it? I think it's going to be a good card. Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit, it's about $10, and that's because it's starting to see more meta play. Once again, Ghost Ogre Firewall, and if they don't have the Call by the Grave, you break their board before they create the board. Like, that's why you hold your Ghost Ogre, so when they go Firewall, you just go, boom, board broken, have fun with that, boys and girls. And that's it, game. So I like this a lot. I think that this is a smart play, and Yu-Gi-Oh players are playing this over Ash in certain deck builds. Utopia Lightning should be $6, not $7. I'm not throwing away $1 for a card that I may or may not use. Nope. This card was at $12, went down to 8, and now it's around 7. I'll buy it at 6. I'm not buying a $7 Utopia Lightning. I'm not throwing $1 away because I may need this card one day. It's a stupid idea. So, in my opinion, Terraforming is the best version. Secret Rare Terraforming is the best Terraforming they have right now. It's $5. It's more wanted than Super Rare. Super Rares are nice. This is better. I finally made my mind up. I actually bought a place. I had a choice. I think on National I was running around buying Terraformings, and I could have bought a Super Rare or Secret Rare. Secret Rare is better. The quality is better. The cardboard is just a better cardboard. I bought a place that's Secret Rares. I think it's really good. With that said, I wouldn't buy Ultis yet. Went to the ban list. Ulti's a deck thinner. Ulti Terraforming is a deck thinner for field spell decks. Looking at there's a Rumored World list that has Terraforming being hit at 1. There's in the OCG, it's hit at 1. I think in the TCG, it's going to get hit. And I'm not dropping $90 for a limited card. Well, I would, but it has to be like, more value. Anyway, not in Terraforming. Ghost River Winter Cherries is a card I told about on my last Market Watch. You need to get one of these as soon as possible. Like, you need to have a playset. Okay, so it's Beezless, Big Bad Beetleborgs, whatever the hell you want to call this card. I don't give a shit. Stop it. I tell people all the time, like, hey, you should buy one of these. And I'm one of assholes more focused on how I say a card than what it does for the market watch. Like I have one guy out there going, he said that correctly. He said that correctly. He slurred that. Wrong. I'm gonna fix this motherfucker. And then like I have two other guys that go, yeah. Shut up. I'm just trying to help you guys out with the market. You don't have to do this. But looking at B, BDD. What do you want to call this fucking card? It's a good card. It's a great card. In fact, Bezos always finds a time in the meta in which a meta can't deal with it coming on board, and Yu-Gi-Oh players start shoehorning it in their decks because it makes it so hard, and it buys Yu-Gi-Oh players turns. Now, I don't know in the upcoming meta if it will be good, but it's currently $4. It was $9 on Legendary Collection Kaiba release, but now it's $4, less than half its price. And I think it's a good buy. I think you should have at least one of these cards. I honestly do. Maybe that's me just thinking about the past meta and how times how it showed play, but I think it's a great card. I think you should definitely look into this card. Then there's Return of Dragon Lords, which is now $4. So any Blue Eyes players out there, now you can play Blue Eyes. Do not get this card when it was like $10 or something dumb. Now you could buy this card. It's $4. Blue Eyes players, you're getting like hero players. You're starting not to give a fuck about pricing and throw out the winner for nostalgia. Calm down. Now you can buy this card. Thunder Dragon's a funny card to me because do I have the other one? Oh, wait, I'll talk about that. I don't have to. Okay, so let me get Thunder Dragon real quickly. Thunder Dragon is $3.44 for unlimited. It's any price of first edition, and this is a deck that might be good in Japan. Oh, extra penny. This deck might be good in Japan. Looking at it and looking at how Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to go to it, you can buy the Retro Pack 1 for $4. You can buy common and stay Retro Pack 1. Rarity Whore talking, you buy Thunder Dragon. You don't buy the Ultra Rare. You don't buy the common. I don't care Retro Pack 1. It's common. It's trash. It's not like a Starfoil common. It's not a dual terminal common. It's useless to me. I'm dead serious. That's why I have a playset of Retro Pack 1s. I didn't even know I had. I just listed them online because I'm sick and tired of this card. Like it's the Ultra Rare is better. For my Rarity Whores out there. So yeah, it's a little fun thing about that. Let's moving on though. Another card I want to talk about was Trade-In. Trade-In Secret Rare is the best Trade-In. Now, we're seeing in some danger decks them playing Trade-In. It's a good card. But it's kind of weird with me. Because there's a Secret Rare Trade-In, Ultra Rare Trade-In, Super Rare Trade-In, and then there's Commons and Rares and all that other stuff. And I'm in a weird spot. In fact, by the way, I bought 3 Secret Rare Trade-Ins. They're like $2, $3. I bought it for $2 for the playset. I think this is a better. I feel like this is a better one. But if someone argued about the Super Rare Trade-Ins, they're nice too. I have those as well, and they're really nice. And they're only $1. They're a little bit cheaper. Rarity Horse, Secret Rare, regular Yu-Gi-Oh player, Super Rares are just as good. There's Electric Collection 4, Joy World, Ultra Rares. Ugh, gross. It looks disgusting. These are probably my favorite trade-ins. And if you're playing Danger, it's up to you. But Secret Rare Danger Monsters with a Secret Rare trade-in, man, that's a nice pizza you got there. All right. Duelist Saga is $150 for the Duelist Saga display. Go fuck yourself. Stop. BLS is currently about $12 because Yu-Gi-Oh players kind of love this card, and yeah, it's seen playing blue. Oh my god, in Burning Abyss. As much as I shit on like hero players, I'm like that much more insane for Burning Abyss because like I'll drop crazy money for BAs, crazy money on BAs. Moving forward though, Rescue Cat is about $7, and Effect Veiler, 2 cards that are used in Burning Abyss. No Yu-Gi-Oh player loves in this country, in this earth, Burning Abyss more than Spanish Yu-Gi-Oh players. We've seen Spanish Yu-Gi-Oh players show a huge dominance in Burning Abyss in the South America WCQ. They fucking love. They're silly with it. They love it. Yo gusta Burning Abyss. Yo gusta Burning Abyss hay mucho. I want to talk more Spanish, but I'm lazy. I have to like think when I talk Spanish. Anyway, I just think that Rescue Cat and Effect Veiler are good cards, but they're still high in price. But god damn it, they're gorgeous. Like I'm not a big fan of ultra rare cards for the most part. Ultra Rescue Fairy and Ultra Rare Effect Veiler look gorgeous. I would place it at Ultra Effect Veilers. That should have got nothing on Ultra Rare Effect Veilers. And that's weird because I'm a ulti whore. But god damn, that's nice. Even though Duel Saga is insanely overpriced, the boxes are $15 still, which is... But anyway, even though it's insanely overpriced, I still think that probably the nicest Ultra Rares in the game is Duel Saga Ultra Rares. Fusion of Forces is overpriced for no goddamn reason because they still think that Invoke Macabre and Invocation are worth anything other than what they're worth currently, and they're going down in value because they're getting reprinted in the special edition set coming out soon. Now, with that said, I think that Invocation and Invoke Macabre can still work in decks. In fact, Konami's releasing new cards to coincide with the current reprints of these cards. It all goes full circle, and we can see Invoke, play at a tier level even more so now. So it'll be really interesting to see that. And it'll be interesting to see Invoke do that. I think Invoke needs like more spells. I think Invoke needs like an extra deck monster. They need more stuff. But for spells, they actually have a really good one currently right now, which is Infusion of Forces. That shitty overpriced set. That had a couple of good cards. Looking at Fusion of Forces, Book of the Law is a really good card. It's 67 cents market price, but realistically it's 35 cents. I have a playset of these. I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother does. It's a quick play spell. You tribute one invoked monster. I love how they word it. One invoked monster. Really, really intelligent. Because, you know, in case they make some more cards that says invoked on it, works pretty good. Once again, quick play spell. Special summon one invoked monster from your extra deck with a different original attribute from that monster. The special monster should be as a fusion summon. You can only activate one Book of Law once per turn. I really like this card a lot, guys. I think this is a great card. You need to get your playset of this card. Once again, it's invoked monster, which tells me, and maybe I'm overthinking this, but Konami's making more main deck invoked monsters. If that's the case, that says invoked on them. And if that's the case, wow, that'd be cool. Summon a monster for the deck. Hopefully it does something like add invocation or an invoke spell trap card. Get Book of the Law to your hand. Set Book of the Law. Your opponent goes. They start doing combos and you're like, boom, Book of the Law. Let me look through my repertoire of invoke cards and play with that guy. I like that a lot. Moving forward though, Lone Fire Blossom's highly overpriced. That's another card that came out in the Fusion of Forces. Now, the Champion Pack 7 one is super rare at $32. The one that came out in that set, Fusion of Forces, it's $1 and it's super rare. Don't. The reason I'm saying this is because of plants, and maybe Plant Links can come out finally, and we could play YuGiOh with plants, because that deck's really fucking good. If that was to happen, and someone's holding Champion Pack 7 Lone Fire Blossoms, $90 for a card that I already printed as the same rarity, better coloration, by the way. Yeah, kick them in the nuts. Like, I love plants a lot. And when the news of the reprint came out, I got rid of my Lone Fires. I think I sold them for like 50s or 45s, I believe, where everything was a piece and everything's said and done. Like, it's just not a good hold. It's a nice card, but you know, it's also a nice card. All right, moving forward, guys. Code of Duel Special Edition is about $90, and then you got the booster boxes for like 56s. This is the only time I say buy the booster boxes over the special editions. Normally, I like special editions because I feel like you get more bang for your buck, but like these are cheaper. Okay. Reincarnation is $5 because why the hell not? It's tanked from its $32 market price. Damn. Firewall Dragon's $31, and now it's about $35, which desperately to me needs an OTS pack Ultimate Rare reprint. Oh, hey, you know what? Give it a super rare. Super rare feels like communism though, because then everyone can do the loop. Then everyone can play Tricksters and fuck me and every Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't want that. I don't. It's like kind of communistic. Democracy. Let's vote to have this be Ultimate Rare. It'll be a gorgeous Ultimate Rare. The coloring is beautiful on this card. Tamagotchi Bomber Dragon was 18, now it's down to 16. It's seen some play, but not as much. Fuck this card. It should be a This card needs to come out as like a. I'm thinking like a super rare. Ooh, I'll make a nice super rare, or an ulti. That could be like a sleeper ulti. That could be a third slot not liked ulti. They always do this. Vanity's Fiend was a third slot card when it came out. It was not really liked because everyone had the original ulti Vanity's Fiend by the time it came out, and now it's actually went up in value. Ulti, the third slot for Ultimate Rare for OTS Pack 8. Could that happen with Public Knowledge? Could that be like a third slot ulti? I will totally be fine with that. I would be so happy. I'm gonna get my ultis because I have max rarity spellbooks, and that needs to go with the max rarity. Maybe that's why I didn't like ultra rare spellbook knowledge, because it wasn't very feng shui in my deck. Ulti spellbook knowledge or even OTS super is better than this bag of shit. Don't like it, and I can't predict this card's price, which annoys me because normally I'm really good at that. Niggerus of the World Child's Warrior is like $4. Okay, still a good card. I own one. I'm keeping mine. I think you should get one. It was like $8 though. Then you got all the tricks and stuff here that's still high priced, overly priced, insanely. It makes no sense. Rescue Ferret is cheap. Just throwing it out there. It's very inexpensive. I talked about it in the past. Sound Strike Super Rare is $3, but it had Ultra Rare reprint, which is roughly around $3. So who the fuck needs it? Nobody. And then you got to look at the other cards over here. It's nothing really crazy. Moving forward, Battles Legends Relentless shit. The reason I'm saying relentless shit because there's literally nothing in this fucking set minus maybe one or two cards, maybe, and I'm stretching it. Normally I have a lot of background. I'm stretching those one or two cards that can have future value. Currently, Castle of Strombox is roughly around $20. No, I'm sorry, $18. The card's $35, but it fit in no deck. Good card though. Topologic Gumball Dragon's a weird kind of card because Danger's coming out, and you really want to be pitching your opponent's cards that play Danger Dark World. Woo! It's a weird thing. It's good right now, but it won't be good this Friday, I think. So that's a weird thing. Maybe I think Goki players will still play it if they play not that deck, but I don't know, man. It's a weird spot right now. Who gives a shit about that card? This card was $5, and now it's roughly around almost $9 for Cyber Emergency. I'm selling my playset. I'm selling it so fast. Oh my god! Like why? No, I don't even want to know why Cyber Dragon players. You're becoming like hero players. You want to become like hero players? Because that's what you're becoming. Hero players. Sell that shit. They got all these other cards. Game is $5, pretty good. Dragon Diagram is roughly around $4. The original printing is like about $5-6, so that's kind of crazy. Reincarnation is $4, same as the original print because it looks exactly the same as the stamp. Like they literally reprinted Reincarnation and changed the stamp. If you hold both, it's amazing how much they're the same. Beauregard Dragon is a decent card. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good in the future or not. I really don't know. It's a pretty decent card, but in the future, I think its time is done. We're seeing no decks play this card. Monster Reborn Secret Rare looks gorgeous. I love my Secret Rare. I think the Lost Art promo is a promo you hold for collectors, and this is the best Monster Reborn we have. Besides first edition LOB, which is better in my opinion. But this is still an amazing art Monster Reborn. The quality, it looks gorgeous for this card. If you have one, you know exactly what I'm saying right now. Flying Elephant, a card I was in a TV show, Nostalgia, yay! This card kind of could be good for Nostalgia in the future, but right now no one's looking at it, and it's $3. Kind of could be good for Nostalgia. I mean, the one the kid played was vanilla, but might work. Tornado Dragon's about $3, and sure, why not? It's after Pendulum, so I guess you can now buy. Who cares? Slam Strike Ultra Rare, which is about the same price as Slam Strike Super Rare. And Pendulum players, there's some cards for you guys, because your deck is still doing things, even though your deck dies to hand traps like really fucking badly. You need to resolve. See, I have all Pendulums. I got rid of all my Pendulums, by the way. I love the deck. You need to resolve 3 Electro Knights, and if you get hand trapped in any one of those instances, you're in a really bad spot. 2 hand traps, you lose the game. Because I don't think the deck plays that many hand traps. If it does, it interferes with its combo. I don't think the deck plays Call by the Grave. Some are starting to play it, but not a lot. So I mean, it's maybe Call by the Grave starting to get more introduced, but I don't know. I'm in a weird spot with that deck because I want to play it, but like hand traps hurt a lot. This card is Flash Charge Dragon. This is a card that might be good in the future in the game. I'm talking about a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe. Because you need dragons in order to make this card. 2 dragon plus dragon monsters. Link 3. You cannot place monster. You cannot place monster. You cannot place monster to a zone this card points to. Once per turn, when a monster is no more special summon, this card points to. Even though you can't place them, and you can destroy one of them and inflict 100 damage to your opponent. If your opponent targets Flash Charge Dragon with a spell trap or monster effect, you contribute one of your monsters and they get that activation once per turn. Right? Once per turn, right? Is it? Where is it? Oh, it's a quick effect. No, it's almost per turn. Ooh, that's fucking good. So I think this card's gonna be good in the future. I don't think the card's good right now, but definitely has good future potential. This Dark World H-Shell, if you want to play Dark World, sure, why not? Union Hanger. Can we just have a moment of silence for every ABC player that bought Super Red Union Hangers are like 8 and 10s? It's $2. There's a Fan Night stuff, PK stuff, Aqua Dolphins. I went in my garage. I have like 3 rare near patient Aqua Dolphins. I gotta. It's $1, dude. I need to get ultra rares. I'm not getting ultis of that. Like, no, I ain't paying that kind of money. That's dumb. Elemental Hero Honest Neos, which was the money card of Dual Saga, it was $9. Gets a reprint. Secret Rare, and now it's $2 for the Secret Rare. Looking at everything else, I'm telling you, help me help you. Find cards that have potential. You can say Slash Draw, but there's tons of them. You can say Unizombie, but man, Unizombie needs a better reprint. But Unizombie is a good card. I think it's a great card from this set. I'm not sure if it's gonna. If Unizombie doesn't get any more reprints, we can infer that zombies will be tier 1 in our lifetime in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. This is the best zombie card, hands down. If they get no reprints, I think this should be an ulti reprint. Like, I want the 3rd slot. Maybe a Unizombie ulti. Or maybe like a Goblin Zombie ultimate. Or a Mizuki ultimate reprint. Whew. Now I want that. Now whatever I just said, I forgot. I want a ultimate rare. Realistically, since we just got Unizombie, maybe even an ultimate rare Shiranui Solitaire. That'd be a great. Konami really punted the last OTS pack 7. Their last OTS pack 8, they can make up for it like that with like a Pot Desires, Firewall Dragon, and an OT Unit Zombie. You could put jank cards in like the rest of the sure super commons jank. Can I get an ulti res Unit Zombie? Like that's so good. Then you get the other cards over here. Once again, I like this. Smart. I see what you're doing, Konami. You're releasing the fusion stuff, and hey, you could get the okay. That's relatively smart. I see what you did there. That's actually really good business move. This aren't any nightmare, but it's ultra rare. I like secret rares, so that's what I'm doing. Starframe Driver. So anyone who paid for the rares, like $8. Man, this set really fucking got you good. Moving forward, and by the way, this is the higher rarity and best rare. I saw a kid like rocking max rarity, and they had a rare Cypherframe Driver first edition, and I'm like, that's not good. That's not good enough. That's not the card. Let me explain something to you guys. Actually, do I have it here? No. Okay, I'll explain it. I have 2 Flash Charge Dragons. Okay, I'll explain it in a second. I have a funny story about me that I want to tell you guys. I'll tell you guys in a few. Either Millions could be the card that could be good in the future. See, I don't. Wonder Magician is good, but like looking at Wonder Magician, if you have an ulti, you're in the money. You're like that's the best version. You have the ultra rare. Nobody cares. Like nobody cares about any of these because it got reprinted as an ultra rare, 24 cents ultra rare, or you get a super rare for $4. Like who does? Like nobody cares. Everyone's gonna be playing this version unless you want the ultra rare. These other versions, the ultra and secret rare, are trash in my opinion. Utter trash. Once again, what else? And that's not like you can't invest in that card. Just buy it. It's a quarter. Everyone has it. Everyone bought the crap out of Battle's Legends, Relentless Revenge. You could argue Slash Draw, but look over here. The first 2 listings are big walls of 15 and 13. I don't think Slash Draw is a good card in the future, even for future. Kriston Quandrex was a money card for a minute because it had hype, and that's going down in value. I don't see any value in Battle's Legends for potential future investment. And I'm not sure if this is something that was done on accident, like an oopsie, or it was Konami said, "Oh no, you're not." Maybe I'm not seeing it, but you can tell me that Fullmetal Foes Akihi's Ultra Rare is better than a Secret Rare that will have future investment. I won't believe it. I kind of want to get Ultra Guys cards, but they're like 10 cents because I want to max rarity my Ultra Guys. But looking at everything else, like Summon Dice, that's a sleeper in the set. The Summon Dice, I don't see anything in this set that screams out, "Hey, look at me. I'm not good right now, but I can be good in the future, and I'm the best version of what I am." That you're gonna want to buy a ton of. I don't see it. And that normally doesn't really happen with me. I normally can go to you guys and show you guys cards I firmly believe are going to go up in value. That I bought 9 of, RO9, or majority. I will tell you, but I don't see it with this. And there's Flash Charge Dragon, Wonder Magician. Like I said, this is my second Market Watch. I spent 15 minutes already doing the other Market Watch show. A little bit tired of talking about the same cards over and over again. But at the same time, I really want you guys to see this video because it's really interesting to see that Flame Destruction booster boxes are like 70s. Impermanence, which was an $8 card, down to 60. That to me is really, really weird because it's like, if you buy this, you have to pull at least this. Because if you pull these, you don't make money. I mean, yeah, you can pull the Goblins, but if you pull a Ghost Bell, if you pull a Blee, the 2 most, the second and third most expensive card in Flame Destruction, and then you pull a Goblin, it's $60. You need to pull 2 Goblins in order to make exact value, but with shipping, you're not going to. So you need to put some other spice. That's why buying these booster boxes are utter trash. You have to pull that. But it's really interesting to see, and I think Infinite Permanence might go down in value. I don't know if it's going to go up in value. I think it's going to hit down to about 40. And then we'll see what happens. Not that the card's bad, but if cards not seeing no main deck play. For a $60 card not to see no main deck play, it tells me it's about to go down. It's in the side deck. Can it go back in the main deck? Of course it can. But I don't think it's going to go now. For its price valuation. It's going to hit 40s. Ghost Bell was $55. And now she's $32? $32 for Ghost Bell. It's another card that's inside deck play. The only deck that plays its main deck is Burning Abyss. And it plays like 2 of these. It's just not worth it. It's going to go down in value. Nightmare Corruptor Bleed was $35. Now it's not. Still a great card, but it's a one-of. And that's it. That's all you need. So everyone that buys Flames of Destruction, for some weird reason that buys Flames of Destruction, unless you win it packs, and your locals, you get Bleed, you sell it. It's that simple. Unicorn was $27 on pre-release. Now it's about $19. Griffin was $25. Now it's about $10s to $11s. And the funny thing about these cards is, obviously you need one Unicorn, but you need one Griffin. If you don't have one Griffin right now, go get the card. It's going to see play in the future meta. It's still a great card. I'm highly recommending you go out right now and get Griffin. I'll say one more time. You need one of these. Get it. You need it. If you want to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to want to get that guy. Goblin's still $10, by the way. Gokis are playing 2. I think if Gokis was to get hit by the banlist, or if Gokis was to die and can't play Goblin, or some banlist hits Goblin, limits to Goblin, its price will tank. But until that happens, it's still a $10 ultra rare, which is really interesting to see. Vampire Sucker was going lower in value. Now Vampire Sucker is starting to hit back up to about a $9 price point, going over its current market price. Them zombie hype, boys. It's just zombie hype. Topological Tricks Bane is a great card. Hold 1. That's all you need. You don't need to buy a bunch. Multifigure was 15s each, and now Ultrageist Multifigure is 3. And I was talking to my buddy about this. I go, if Gokis got hit, Sky Strikers got hit, Tricksters, not pure, would Ultrageist become a tier 1 deck again? It's interesting to think about because the deck's good. It's just Ultrageist and Sky Strikers abuse Firewall better than Multifaker, and Ultrageist can stop Firewall Dragon decks. It is what it is. But if those decks was to get powered down a bit, would Ultrageist become a tier 1 deck? That's really interesting to think about. Multifaker is $3 right now. And Ultrageist became tier 1. Remember, when it kind of was, it was 15s. So I don't know, man. I'm in a weird spot. I'm working on my Ultrageist right now. I'm rebuying my Ultrageist. I saw them when they were high prices, and I kind of want to get them again because I think they're going to be good. I could be wrong, but why not? It's dirt cheap for Ultrageist stuff. Where Legacy Succession is actually going up in value. Okay. Not crazy about this card. I understand what it's for. It's just not crazy about it. Red Reboot's $1. It was like crazy high in price. Super Team Buddy Force Unite is a card that's not only fun to say, it's a bad investment, and I want to buy a lot of it. Normally, I don't talk about bad investments. This is a bad investment, and I want to buy a lot of it. And it's fun to say. Say it 3 times fast right now. Post a video. Super Team Buddy Force Unite. Super Team Buddy Force Unite. Super Team Buddy Force Unite. It just sounds like a good old time. I don't think the card's good. It's gonna get a common reprint in like a starter deck, structure deck. What the fuck you want to say? In like a star foil pack, but never got star foiled. Only common. It's a trash card, but I want to buy 20 of it. I don't know. I just have a hunch. It's not even a good one. It's a bad one. My hunches are bad. Was never panned out. And this ain't panning out. But it's $1. Like, there's 2 sides of me going, you're losing money. Another side of me going, look at the card picture. Look at the card picture. Like, I don't know. I know it's bad. I'm buying 20. I don't give a fuck. 21. I like to have it in everything in 3s. I'm a weird guy like that. And Yu-Gi-Oh! always should be 3s. Wicked Dragon's another card that everyone's sleeping on. It's 74 cents. And right now, of course, Gokis, Sky Striker Tricksters. These are decks that, for the most part, don't care about Wicked Dragons. You'll probably be dead in real life by the time you resolve Wicked Dragons. What I'm trying to say. If not, you win the game. With that said, if these decks was to go away, get powered down, would this card come back in the meta? Yes. Hi. Fucking yes. Now it's 74 cents. Looking at the Chariot Exterior, it's $3. DTs is still 8 though. I mean, rightfully so is DT4. Damn, it's DT4 exterior looks so gorgeous, but you can buy Hidden Arsenal ones for $3. Ray Raptor Ultimate Falcon, a card that I always forget its name until I look it up online. Yeah, look at this tank in price. The card is $1, less than $1 for this card. Just hold one of these and hold your place in the Wicked Dragons first edition because it costs an extra goddamn penny. Still under $1. I don't know. I just think it's a really good card. I think in the meta it will have future potential, and you should get this card. You should hold this set. Put it aside. Just put it aside. Leave it there. It's gonna be good. Unless this card gets hit. And it should get hit. I think we can all agree this card's pretty dumb. Unless it gets hit, I think Wicked Dragons is a great card and should be held. Call Better Grape Commons are less than $1. Sure, why not? This card's seen playing in OCG. Eye Dragon Tiamatron, under $1. Just want to throw it out there for you guys. I bought a place. I think I had 2. I bought 1. Sure. And that's really it for this set. Let's see what we got here. Cyber just Gold Jump. We'll talk about that for 2 seconds. This will make an ugly ultimate rare. Maybe I'm wrong. Comment below if you think I'm wrong. But here's what I think. I like coloration that has a nice kind of like contrast. What I mean by that is I like my creature, my monster, like Cyber. The art of Cyber looks gorgeous. The coloration looks gorgeous. The background looks atrocious. Like if they made Cyber's background lighter, it make perfect sense. Like look at Borlode. Borlode's a great example of Saryuja. It's a really dark card. Imagine you put Borlode in this dark background, and when it will look like trash, an ultimate rare version. Secret rare, okay, but they changed the contrast. They made it light in the background, and have a dark image. And maybe it's something that's just annoying me by itself, but it really sticks out and annoys the crap out of me. And this is why that would be a better ulti than that for OTS 20 Pack 8. If that was to be the Link ulti. If that was to be the Link ulti, I just wouldn't want... I'd probably get it because I'm a rarity whore, but I wouldn't like it. It's kind of like Regeki. Like, I have it, just not a bit crazy about it. And that's probably what would it be when if I was to get terraforming, not to be hit by the ban list, I'd be the same. I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, I have it, just don't like it. It's the higher rarity, and you know. Okay, so a little fun story about my CYHO game. You know what? We'll talk about that in the video. I have a little funny story about CYHO Gig Gamma, which if you're not a rarity whore, I think you'll enjoy. I think you'll find it funny. Spirit Warriors is a good box to buy. Well, not the box itself. The box itself is not bad, but Magic Musketeers as a deck type, as an archetype, is good to buy. It's another deck that doesn't need many cards to become tier 1. I feel like it spirals in a weird way. It's almost spirals and missing one card. The minute it gets one card, it can become tier 1, potentially tier 0, like spirals are tier 0. With that said, the deck's dirt cheap, and I highly recommend you guys pick it up. That's it. Pick it up, put it in deck box, put it aside. I think Musketeers is a great sleeper deck. Maybe it'll be bad for 10 years. Who cares? Then this one card comes out, and it's like, this fucking deck's amazing. And I think that's what Magical Musketeers is. It's an amazing deck just in waiting. So, let's look at Cybernetic Horizons and look at their price points. Boros Dragon currently is $70. $70. Now, that was the pre-release price. But out of all these cards, this is the only card that will maintain the exact pre-release price. With that said, it doesn't look too hard to buy. I mean, too hard to pull. I could be wrong, but it's not going to be at $70. It's a great card, though. With that said, normal high price in Yu-Gi-Oh! Never stay. Maybe one, maybe max 2 cards actually stay, if not go up. Majority of cards that come out in newer sets always go down in value. It just happens. Like Infinite Permanence. It was 80. It was probably the longest one to hold its price in that set. Dropped down. When we look at Ghost Bell, she was 35, went up to 55. Now she's down on the 35. It just is what it is. It's a shifting meta. And depending when you buy is how much you pay. And how much you lose or gain. Depending how you do it. With that said, I think I'm going to personally wait on Boros Dragon. I need one. But I'm not getting this for like at least 2 weeks. See, we're not having regionals for at least 2 weeks. We're not having any big Yu-Gi-Oh! Events for at least 2 weeks. And at locals, sure, I'll just play differently to stop this card. Why overpay to play at locals? Depending on, unless you have a fucking blowout locals at this box format, like the ones I do, and the ones I live stream every Sunday, by the way. That'll be happening soon, so get ready for that. That's going to be a thing. Hopefully you guys will love to tune on every Sundays. I think it's Sundays at 3 o'clock. I'll start live streaming locals, so that'd be really cool to see. Come down, check out my locals. If you're in the West Virginia area, check it out. It's Hometown Hobby. Is it Hometown Hobbies? Right, that's the name. I'm really bad with names. I have the links below that have the address information, the Facebook page, all that below. If you are within the West Virginia area / Kentucky area, West Virginia, regular Virginia, it's near. Just fucking come down and hang out and play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think you really would enjoy it a lot. They do box tournaments every Sunday. I think we're doing a PS4 tournament soon as well. But definitely check it out. They're great guys, great shop. Anyway, this is a little selfless plug, but I really do think... like I said, I stand by what I say. I stand by the stuff I talk about because I experience it. And if it was trash, I would tell you, but it's really good. So Cybernetic Horizon booster boxes are $68, which is funny because Dark Savior booster boxes were like, what, 80 out the gate? Anyway, the first card we're going to talk about is Danger Bigfoot. Card about $50. $50 for Danger Bigfoot. High price was 65 to 70, $50. You see, the Danger Archetype, I think, is going to be a good archetype. I'm not sure if it's going to be tier 1. It can be tier 1. I'm not saying it's not going to be. I don't know yet. I think Danger Darkwood's a bad version of it because the mirror match is horrible. I think Danger Fables is better, in my opinion. Infinitely better. And that could be the tier 1 slot. I don't know. But what I do know is buying Danger right now is dangerous for your wallet. It's just not good. There's nothing good about this as far as buying it right now. You can wait 2 weeks. The price will decline in value because everyone's going to be opening the crap out of this stuff. And then you go in and you buy Danger Archetype for cheap. Or you trade for cheap. But buying it right now is just an egregious waste of cash. Looking at Bigfoot, it's $50. Nessie's $45. Cyber Repsis was $28. I don't even know what this card does, but you get it. Sure. Cyber Dragon players. Then the Ultra Rares, Jackalope and Chupacabra. They're like $15, $16 for the Ultra Rares. That's like when you get 2 Ultra Rares that just blow out hype for no, I'm not cool with this. What else we got here? Realm of Danger Ultra Rare is $11, which the max price is $20 over here. Cyber Dragon Zyger is the only Cyber Dragon card I understand any Cyber Dragon player buying, like even a high price. I get it. It's a great card. Like just in general for Cyber Dragon players, it's just an amazing card. And maybe I'm excited because I kind of want like this card makes me want to play the deck. It's $13. It's overpriced. I didn't buy it yet, but like I think I'm gonna buy this card. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Cybernetic Horizon booster boxes. I don't know which yet, but it's a good card. I think you guys should definitely check it out. If you haven't already. Moving forward, we have Mech Knight, and once it hits 10, that's the price it'll be selling at, by the way. Because all the rest of the Mech Knights are roughly around a $10 price point. And Vogue's getting a reprint. Everybody's kind of coming around a $10 price range for cards in those decks. For the most part, I think Secret Rare Invocation and Mech will be around 10s once the Super Rare reprints come out. And once that happens, I think like Morningstar goes to 10. Maybe the deck will be playable. Who knows? But if it is playable, you don't want to get that. Pinpoint lanes on the card I'll talk about in a second. I just want to say Cyber Dragon Hertz is 20. Kind of expensive. That's a lot. And they got all these other cards, Cyber Magicians, they're 10s. That's 20s. Danger Zones and little ultra rare is about $9. It's still around 20s, 10s in other sites. Over here it shows about 20, which is insane. Normal Night cards. Who the fuck is buying Normal Night cards? I keep saying it and I really emphasize it. It's trash. It's a waste of money. Don't buy Normal Night cards. Don't fucking do it. Sell them. There's a Green Knight card. That's a thing. Let's see, what's there? Witch's Apprentice. Super rare is $2. I mean, there's definitely money in this set as hype. I'm not sure if there's any money in this set as like actual viability, except Pinpoint Landing. Now I mentioned Pinpoint Landing a while ago, and I'm gonna stick to it. I think Pinpoint Landing is a really good card. If you guys don't know what it does, if exactly one monster from your hand is special summon on the field, you get to draw a card. If you don't use that effect while Pinpoint lands on the field, it goes to the graveyard at the end phase of the turn. It's a continuous spell. It's that simple. Now, I think a lot of draw cards are really good. I paid $13 for mine. It's currently in the market for about $12s for a Pinpoint Landing. In fact, if you go on YuGiOh singles, it's $8.81. I have 50 in my cart. If you go to my personal Facebook page, my YouTube Facebook page, links below by the way for that one. I was talking about how I was debating on buying Pinpoint Landing for $440.48. Not 49 cents. I'm not getting ripped off, and I get free shipping. And I was doing that because I'm debating on doing that because it's a good investment. But I have something else I'm working on, which I have some big news happening. And it's gonna happen next month, but I might come out with it sooner than you guys think for this channel, as well as my business. So stay tuned for that shit. Subscribe for that shit. But what I'm trying to say is Pinpoint Landing is a great card, and I think this is a really big sleeper card in this set. Now, normally, yeah, you'll say, "What V? You gotta do certain things, blah blah blah." I get it, but draw cards, generic draw spells in this game have a history of being really expensive. Into the Void, Dark Road Dealing, Pot of Zayas, Pot of Avarice, the other pod card. Anything that spell that says draw and doesn't have like a huge, take back, it just has a condition of special monster from my hand to the field, normally goes insanely high in price. And if I wasn't investing on a project, I would easily have bought these 50. And posted a picture of it, and I still might do it. I still might do it because it's such a good fucking buy. And then I might contact YuGiOh singles and literally go, "How many do you have? Don't lie to me because I know I want them all." Like I think this is a really good buy. I think this has a huge potential to be a money card. And if you're playing the Danger Archetype, don't you special summon from your hand? Or maybe it's a discard, then something happens. I don't know about Danger Archetype. I know in Gokis, the rank 3 Gokis, this card is fucking Upstart. And if you play turn 2, it's Pot of Greed. That's pretty good. And I know that future archetypes might have a little thing called special summon from your fucking hand and plussing with this card. So I think this is a really good card, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I paid 13. I think I pre-ordered these at 13s each. Hopefully you guys got your playset. I just think this is a really good card. And I'm not bullshitting you. I really was, and I still am debating on buying 50 of these. I might continue being like that just because or I might just buy it and post on my the YouTube channel, Facebook page. Once again, the link's below. Check it out. Like it if you haven't liked it already. But I might do that because it's a really good card, and I think it has future potential. That's big. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my market. Oh, I ain't done yet. Wait a minute. Okay, so Cypher Gamma. Here's the thing about rarity horrors. I never talked about throughout this video, but it's only because I saw this card. I started laughing at myself because every time I do a deck by file, every time I show this card off, it's in my binder, or maybe it's in a deck I'm playing. Most recently, I think Sky Strikers, I'm playing 3 of these. I have the supers, I don't have the ultra rares. And the difference is only like $1.50. But I have these. I didn't get these yet. And every time someone points this out, I got my Sky Striker deck is gorgeous. It's max rarity. Majority of it is German. It's a really pretty deck. But I don't have I don't have ultra gammas. I have super gammas. Every time I do it, people point it out. And if you ever did it in real life, or been receiving it, or being the guy who pointed out and go, Dex trash is unlimited, or Dex trash, you have super rare instead of ultra rare, and I go, man, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It hurts. If you know you're a true rarity whore when you say that, and inside you go, ouch, yeah. And my deck is fucking dick. Like my deck's like you want to break me down, just point that out to me, and it ain't gonna hurt me, but inside it's gonna hurt so badly. Maybe that's me, guys. I don't know, but like I just feel like that. Like I'm weird like that, and now I gotta buy ultra rare gammas. I'm dead serious, by the way. I'm buying ultra rare gammas, and I'm getting rid of my super rares because you're right. Anyone out there, you're right. Like I'm a rarity whore. I'm not sure if you guys are. If you're not, just do that to. If you're not and you hate rarity whores, and I know people out there who fucking hate rarity whores. Point it out to them. Just point it out to them. It hurts. Trust me. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my Market Watch. As always, please make sure. Oh, by the way, I didn't do a video yesterday because I had poison ivy. I got it on Friday, and I was itching all over. I had a cream. I took pills. They gave me insomnia, and I only slept for like 2 hours. And I felt like I woke up feeling like I slept for 10 because the cream and pills and shit. I'm taking currently right now methylprestolone. Anyway, so I have to take melatonin, I think, and if that bitch don't work, I'm taking NyQuil because that will work. To help me sleep now, and when I take this medicine to get rid of my poison ivy, which is you can kind of see a little bit here. It's kind of on my eye, but that's a thing. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my Market Watch. Once again, comment below. I read every single one of your comments. Hit the like button. I know this is a long Market Watch, but a lot to talk about, and I can't wait to do more of these videos. I love doing this content. I didn't do a video yesterday, and it annoyed me because I was itching all over and whatnot. So hopefully I'll be able to do more videos coming up soon. I want to do a technical file for you guys, and I have some big news coming from. Besides the YuGiOh tournament coming up soon, that's live stream. Besides that fact, I have big news coming from this channel. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about that, and what I'm working on. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, even sooner. Hopefully. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. It's your boy V, and you guys have a great day.